In the mid-19th century, the small village of Blackwood, nestled in the English countryside, was plagued by a series of mysterious disappearances. Villagers whispered about the Dark Rider, a ghostly figure seen galloping through the foggy nights on a black horse. According to legend, the rider was the spirit of Sir Edmund Blackwood, a nobleman who had vanished under mysterious circumstances centuries earlier. One foggy evening in 1857, a young woman named Elizabeth ventured into the nearby forest to gather herbs. As the sun set and the fog thickened, she realized she had wandered too far from the village. Trying to find her way back, she heard the distant sound of hooves. Panic set in as the stories of the Dark Rider flooded her mind. Elizabeth quickened her pace, but the sound of the hooves grew louder, closer. She turned to see a shadowy figure on horseback emerging from the mist. The rider's face was hidden beneath a hood, and his eyes glowed with an eerie light. Elizabeth's heart pounded as she tried to run, but the horse and its ghostly rider were upon her in an instant. The next morning, Elizabeth's family found her shawl near the edge of the forest, but she was nowhere to be found. The village was gripped with fear, and the legend of the Dark Rider grew even darker. Determined to uncover the truth, Elizabeth's brother Thomas vowed to confront the spectre. Armed with a lantern and a sturdy walking stick, he set out into the forest as dusk fell. The fog rolled in thick and fast, and soon the sound of hooves echoed through the trees. Thomas stood his ground as the Dark Rider approached. "Show yourself," he demanded, his voice steady despite his fear. The rider halted, and for a moment, the air was still. Then, the figure lowered his hood to reveal a skeletal face, eyes burning with otherworldly fire. "Leave this place," the ghostly voice intoned, "or suffer the same fate as those before you." Thomas, determined to end the village's terror, raised his lantern high. "What do you want?" he shouted. "I seek vengeance," the rider replied. "My death was unjust, and my soul cannot rest until the truth is known." Thomas, recalling the old family tales, realized the rider must be Sir Edmund Blackwood. "Tell me what happened," he urged. Sir Edmund's ghost recounted his story. Betrayed by his own brother and left to die in the forest, his spirit had wandered ever since, seeking justice. Moved by the tale, Thomas promised to uncover the truth and clear Sir Edmund's name. Returning to the village, Thomas delved into old records and discovered the forgotten history of Sir Edmund's treacherous brother. He brought the evidence to light, and the village held a ceremony to honor Sir Edmund's memory and lay his spirit to rest. From that night on, the Dark Rider was never seen again, and the village of Blackwood found peace. The story of Sir Edmund's tragic fate became a local legend, a reminder of the dark secrets that can lurk in even the most peaceful of places.